Detroit Tiger Baseball.
The 2012 Tigers began the season as serious World Series contenders, but their opening day roster didn't feature Victor Martinez at DH. This is because a few months earlier, Martinez's season ended when he tore his left ACL and damaged his left meniscus after his right foot slipped during some agility drills. At this point, the Tigers were left with a massive hole in their lineup with not too many exciting options left at this point in free agency. Except for one. A couple weeks after Martinez's injury, three-time All-Star Prince Fielder signed a 9-year, $214 million contract with the Tigers, only the fourth $200 million deal in MLB history.
A Tiger!
Thank you to Mr. Illich and the Illich family. This is awesome. I don't really know what to say. I'm just excited, and this is kind of a dream come true.
I think Miguel Cabrera is going to play third base. I'll make that perfectly clear today. Obviously, we're going to start in spring training. I feel very comfortable with it. So putting the puzzle together is not going to be a problem. Whenever you have great players, it's a real nice problem to have.
Man, great day for the organization. Great day for Mr. Illich. And let's give Mr. Illich some credit here. When he found out it would be 7, 8, 9 years, over $21 million to get this guy, he told Dave Dombrowski, just do it. He is going for it. He wants to win a championship.
He strolled in a little bit before 9 a.m., his two sons along his side, and in one swift moment, the Prince Fielder era began.
It's been the big topic of conversation for the last 2 weeks. Some people say there's no way he can do it, and some people say, well, he's going to hit so many home runs, it's not going to matter how his defense is. Do you think that could be problematic for the Tigers?
Yes, I do. His range will be, between him and Johnny Peralta at short, there's going to be a lot of balls that get through there. But is it a move that I would have made? Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're getting that big bat in the lineup right next to him. It's one of the best 3-4 combinations we've seen in baseball in a long, long time.
There's a new Prince in Detroit, which also means there's a new Prince in Lakeland.
You wouldn't want people saying you have no chance of getting there. So, yeah, I think that pressure comes with it, and it's actually good pressure because, if people expect you to win the World Series, you should expect it yourself. So.
Here I am just outside of Comerica Park, where before all these thousands of fans pack the park, they're partying away, celebrating opening day.
Batting point and playing first base, number 28, Prince Fielder.
Hits one on the ground and through, base hit, right center field. And Fielder has a base hit at his first official Tigers at bat. The 1-2. High fly ball, center field. Ellsbury charging. Jackson tagging. Here comes the throw to the plate. He's safe. Cabrera moves up and Prince Fielder drives in a run. Ground ball, fair ball, and the Tigers win. Austin Jackson gets it done. An RBI single, and the Tigers win on opening day.
First game in that Tiger uniform back at Comerica. Nice to get a win and kind of ignore the questions about, hey, how's it feel and everything?
Yeah. It's always good to win, especially opening day. I mean, it's better than losing. So, yeah, it's good to get a win.
There goes the runner, and there's a fly ball. Deep into left center field. Back at the wall, and the Tigers strike first on a Saturday afternoon. Home run Cabrera, 2-0 Detroit.
Koufax could have a good curveball when they broke camp.
Here's a fly ball into left, at the wall. Fielder has his first.
Atta baby. See, now I'm not even going to give him a high five.
Go ahead, put the headset down where you can get back on.
All right.
Be a teammate.
All right.
Prince Fielder, the new addition to this team.
Later, Mr. Illich gave him the call and said, hey, let's try to get this thing done. And that's just a testament to our owner Here's a fly ball into left off the bat of Avila. That's gone. A 2-run shot. 5-0, and we're going to lose our interview guest again.
No, I'm giving him enough high fives.
Avila goes deep, and that's 3 home runs on the day for this loaded Detroit lineup. Ellsbury, Pedroia, Gonzalez trying to do something about this score, which could change now. At the wall, off the wall, and it got hung up. We're going to get the call now, and it's a home run. Deep his last time up, rips one into right. Home run derby here in Detroit. Fielder's got 2. Cabrera's got 2. And the Tigers have 7 runs.
In the air, right field, hit well to the track, to the wall, and it's gone, a home run! Avila has won it! Alex Avila has won it! It's a home run, and the Tigers win in the bottom of the 11th!
Now the windup in the 3-2. He's swinging a high fly ball, right field, way back and gone. He hit a hanging breaking ball a mile, number 11 for Fielder, and the Tigers jump on top. 1-0 here in the 4th.
Well, the big man made him pay. One too many off-speed pitches up in the zone. And boy, he jumped out of his shoes to hit that baby, and it went a long way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome all to the 2012 State Farm Home Run Derby. I didn't even have to eat Crucky's ribs to make the trip. Oh, Prince Fielder going to center field. Back, and way out. So he was the last man in with 5 in the first round.
All right, who you got, Nomar?
Between these two?
Yeah. Oh, take Prince now.
Oh, really?
Are you going to ask that now?
Oh, come on over to my side of the text.
Well, does not look tired at all.
Oh, this one is way back, and gone! Oh, man, center field, way back and gone! Set off the fountains again. That's a rainmaker to right field. And to quote Derek and the Dominoes, let it rain. And that'll do it. Prince Fielder is the winner of the State Farm 2012 Home Run Derby, but Prince is the king here in Kansas City.
Congratulations on winning the 2012 State Farm Home Run Derby. Congratulations.
Thank you. Nobody I'd rather give it to.
High fly ball into deep center field, way back. This ball is up, and there is number 300 for Miguel Cabrera, and it is an absolute moonshot to center. Oh my goodness. Cabrera putting on a show, and he'll take a bow right now.
Jim always talks about the fact that he loves to have a couple of guys on his current roster that can drive that run in from first base. And one of those gentlemen will be standing in the batter's box right now.
Swinging a high drive. Deep left center field, way back. Trap, wall, game over! Unbelievable! Cabrera wins it with a 2-run shot.
Swinging a fly ball, left field. It's deep. Going back is Duncan at the fence, and that ball is gone! Miguel Cabrera delivers the most improbable capper to a 5-run 10th, and the
best win of the year.
The 0-2, way high, and all the way to the backstop it goes. And a leaping play by Miguel Cabrera. He's a clown. That's the biggest round of applause he'll get all day.
He's our clown now.
That is classic. Intercepted. That pass was intended for Stewart. There's a ground ball base hit. He's doing it all.
He's got one rebound. He's got one hit. He's on his way to a triple-double.
And there it is. In the gap to right center, it's going to go to the wall. It's extra bases for Jackson, maybe thinking about 3. He is. And Austin Jackson is in sliding with a triple to begin things here in the fourth.
There's a swing of the line drive, slicing down the right field line. Cruz coming over, dives, and it's by him. And this is going to go all the way to the wall. He's got a long run to get it. Jackson around second. He's heading to third. Gene Lamont's going to wave him around third. The relay from the outfield to home plate from Kinsler, way offline. Inside the park, home run for Austin Jackson. And the Tigers lead it now 6-2 here in the 7th. Now Fielder drives one deep to center field. Jones going back, looking up. Whoa, that hit the top of the fence by the brick wall in center field. Chris Fielder with number 21. An absolute bomb to straightaway center. And we're tied at 3 here in the 6th.
Swinging a high drive, deep right field, way back down the line. Will it stay fair? Yes, it's gone. Another long home run for Prince Fielder, and the Tigers take the lead. And he shoots one toward the gap in right center field. This looks like trouble, and it's a diving play by Austin Jackson. Oh, my goodness.
First pitch from Dotel. He swings and drives into the gap in right center field. This is trouble coming over. Diving is Jackson. He made the catch. Throw back to second. They won't get McCoy. Didn't think he had a shot. And Austin Jackson laid out and took extra bases away from Ghost and a run away from the Blue Jays.
Off the plate. And Fielder took a tricky hop on him. He goes to the bag himself and then collides with Moustakas. He takes him to the ground with a great open field tackle. Wow. Scott Pioli is on the phone right now with Dayton Moore.
He must give Avila a chance to throw. He did not give Avila a chance to throw 5 days ago.
Trumbo hits this one a long way to center, to the track, to the wall. Leaping Jackson. Oh, what a catch by Austin. He took it away in dead center field, and Jackson saves a 2-run homer.
The 1-0. Swinging a fly ball deep left field. Watch it fly. Grand slam. Miguel Cabrera just keeps on delivering. Home run number 40. New career high in home runs and RBIs on the same night. 12-2 Tigers.
What can you say? He's special. Haven't seen anybody like him.
Hayden to the outside corner. See you later. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Wave and a miss. Francoeur is out of there. 3 straight strikeouts. 5 strikeouts in the game for Doug Fister. 3 of them in this inning. Got him. Strike 3. Man. And the strikeouts just keep on coming. That's 7 of them now. 6 in a row. They might start calling him a strikeout pitcher. A swing and a miss by Escobar. Got him, strike 3, and Doug Fister has just struck out his 8th consecutive batter, and that is a Tigers record. A record? A franchise record. 8 consecutive strikeouts. How about that?
time since I've seen a starting pitcher go out there with this kind of command. I mean, he has not missed his spot all day long.
A new American League record.
There's a swing and a fly ball, left field, fairly deep, going back Doman, and he has room on the track. No, he's looking up, and it's gone, a home run! Ball just kept going, and Doman was most surprised of anybody. He was turning to make the catch, the ball kept going. And Fielder delivers a two-run shot, number 30. Gives the Tigers a 2-1 lead in the eighth. Boy, he is fired up as he goes into that Tigers dugout.
The superstars have really shined yesterday and tonight. They get Cabrera, but my goodness, Fielder hit a rocket that just kept going.
High drive, deep right field, way back the other way, and gone! Cabrera hits another one, and that is number 44. An absolute missile to the opposite field.
There goes the MVP chance.
Here is Valverde's 1-1 pitch, and it's a bouncing ball back up the middle. Here comes Peralta across the bag, and that's it. This ball game is over. The race is over. And the Tigers are once again champions of the American League Central Division.
The 1-1 pitch, swinging a soft ground ball up the middle. Peralta grabs it behind second, guns to first, and he got him! And this roller coaster ride of a regular season ends with a second consecutive Central Division title.
The Tigers pour onto the field and celebrate another Central Division crown. Oh, what a ride this has been, and it culminates here tonight in KC. The Tigers have not been to the postseason in consecutive years since 1934, 1935, and they are celebrating one heck of a ride in 2012.
You know what? That can take you a long way.
It sure has,
combination.
hasn't it?
Our final score in Kansas City. The Tigers 6 and the Kansas City Royals 3.
Well, Ramon Santiago is going to replace Miguel Cabrera now. And let's listen to the standing ovation for Miguel Cabrera as he walks off the field. How about this? A tip of the cap, a giant smile, and hugs all the way around. And a standing ovation for Miguel Cabrera, and his teammates are there to greet him.
Very classy gesture as well by the Kansas City Royals players.
It's something Major League Baseball hasn't seen in 45 years. Detroit Tigers third baseman Miguel Cabrera has won the American League Triple Crown. That means he led the American League in batting average, home runs, and runs batted in. Cabrera finished the regular season hitting .330 with 44 homers and 139 runs batted in. He's only the 15th Major League player to win the Triple Crown, joining an exclusive club.
Welcome to MLB Postseason Baseball. We come to you from Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan, where the postseason returns with the Tigers, who won the American League Central during the regular season. Tiger fans are ready. It's Game 1 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers.
Verlander will make his 9th career postseason start. He finished up the season 17-8, another great year in ERA, 264. He led the American League in strikeouts. He's a power pitcher, and he will come right at you. He will try to establish his fastball. He's got fastball, curveball, slider, and a great changeup.
20th pitch of Verlander is strike 3. Brandon Moss picks up his first K. So many of the A's rookies swing and a miss. Verlander with back-to-back Ks to end the first inning. Pennington won't this time either. Strikes out at a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Swing and a miss. Battles back to strike out Moss. Picks up his 4th K. Infante at second, 2 down. Here's a payoff pitch. Softly grounded down the first baseline. Parker will flip it with his glove into foul ground, and it'll score Infante. A mistake there for Parker. He was trying to flip it with his glove, and he flips it into foul ground, and the Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Verlander led the American League in innings pitched and is able to strike out Donaldson. Strike 3 call. Wednesday at Oakland. And Thursday is driven out to deep left center field off the bat of Alex Avila at the wall. That ball is gone. The Tigers catcher had 9 home runs during the regular season hits one out to left center field and gives the Tigers a 3-1 lead. Swing and a miss. Strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. That is in there for strike 3, and it's at 98. 8 strikeouts for Verlander. Strike 3. Strikes out the side in order, 9 Ks.
He knows how to finish.
Swing and a miss. Finishes at 97 miles an hour. Norris is gone, and it's by way of the K. That's 5 strikeouts in a row for Verlander, 11 strikeouts in his performance tonight. That is 6 2/3 deep. Guitarists will pop it up right side of the Tigers infield. Fielder in foul ground makes the catch, and the Tigers take game 1.
Justin Verlander throws 121 pitches in his 7-inning performance. ALDS Game 2 between the Tigers and the A's. A packed house at Comerica, hoping to send their boys to the West Coast with a 2-0 series lead. Picking up top 3, the A's up 1-0. Doug Fister in a 2-on-1-out jam facing Brandon Moss.
The 3-1, swinging line drive, base hit into right past Infante. Charging Garcia, rounding third, heading home is Chris. Throw to the plate is a one-hop strike, and they got him at the plate! What a throw! Avisail Garcia, one-hop strike, cuts down Crisp.
That is WXYT on the call.
Well, Sean Doolittle's charge here is to protect the 1-run lead in the 7th. It'll be Avisail Garcia, Gerald Laird, and Austin Jackson scheduled. A downright frightening proposition to have to face Miguel Cabrera in the late stages of a postseason game. .330 is his career batting average with runners in scoring position. Into center field, Coco Crisp's got to get there in a hurry. And he can't make the catch! 2 runs will score, and the Tigers have taken the lead! Santa Maria! Swinging a high, deep drive, and that's going to win it for the Detroit Tigers. Infante comes in to score, and the Tigers are going to Oakland up 2-0.
Jacks one out towards deep right center field. Coco Crisp going back onto the track. He leaps, and Crisp in right center. He's got it! What a catch by Coco Crisp! The leap perfectly and makes the grab.
Nothing like playing at home. Coco Crisp dropped the ball in Comerica Park that led to 2 runs, and right here he saves one. Perfect timing, times his leap perfectly. That ball was out of the yard. He goes up, tremendous concentration by Crisp, and he knows this ballpark very well, and he brings one back into the yard.
Out to left center, and diving in left is Cespedes. He's up with it. Another terrific catch by an Oakland A's outfielder tonight. Coco Crisp early, Yoenis Cespedes late.
Swung on, bounced up the middle, near the bag at second. Drew has it on the bag, over to first, double play, and the A's have won it. And they're still alive.
3-1, Tigers have the lead over the A's. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning.
Chris will send it into right field, a base hit. Seth Smith's coming around, and the Oakland A's will live another day. Game 5 is tomorrow.
Tigers and the A's, the decisive Game 5 in Oakland, and Justin Verlander on the hill for Detroit. And
Chris will strike out. Swing and a miss, elevates at 96, and chasing it is Stephen Drew. Going back outside with a 1-2, and that's strike 3.
Swinging a drive to center, he hit it hard. On the run is Coco Crisp. He won't get this one. It's off the base of the wall. Rounding third, heading home is Infante Jackson. Will round second and hold. He hit an absolute bullet to the wall in center, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead here in the third.
That's on the outside corner for strike 3. Norris takes with him the 4th strikeout for Verlander. Seems never to be tired, and a foul tip. Swing and a miss. Verlander gets him in the end. 6th strikeout for Verlander. Norris strikes out. Verlander gets him in the end and picks up his 7th strikeout. Strikes out for a 3rd time, the trifecta. Bases loaded for the Tigers. 1 out of the inning. 2-2 pitch to Prince Fielder. Fielder hits a fly ball to center field. Crisp had started back. Now he comes in and it'll fall for a hit. From third, Jackson will score and the Tigers take a 5-0 lead. Coco Crisp again. That first step was back. And it lands in shallow center field. Fielder drives in a run and the Tigers lead it 5-0. 2-2 pitch. Smith will strike out.
Tight ball games.
Reddick strikes out. That's 10 strikeouts for Verlander. A 1-2-3 7th inning.
And they've got a chance in a 7-game series to revert to what they did in the regular season.
Drew strikes out for the 4th time, and that is a new record, as that is 22 strikeouts in the division series. That's the most ever for a pitcher, as surpassing Cliff Lee and Kevin Brown is Justin Verlander. Cliff Lee, 2010 in the Texas-Tampa Bay series at 21, and Kevin Brown in 98, Padres-Astros series at 21, but Verlander now 22 strikeouts in his 2 starts in the ALDS. One base runners reach third for the A's. Here's a ground ball right side. Omar Infante to first. The Detroit Tigers are headed to the American League Championship Series, and the magical season for the Oakland A's has come to an end.
Now the windup, the 1-2 pitch, swinging a soft ground ball to second. Infante to his right, has it and throws to first, and the Tigers are moving on! On a night when the Tigers needed their ace the most, Justin Verlander delivers a shutout and delivers the Tigers into the American League Championship Series with a 6-0 win. The celebration starts to the left of the mound as the Tigers mob each other, mob Justin, the hugs all around, and now the celebration will carry into that Tigers clubhouse.
Tonight, Justin Verlander was the man. 6 complete games during the regular season, and the biggest complete game of his season tonight here in Oakland as he shut down the A's dramatically on just 4 hits.
The Tigers came to Oakland with a 2-0 series lead. Lost in a shutout, lost in a heartbreaker, needed to win in Game 5 before this raucous crowd at the Coliseum, knew their ace was on the mound, and when you needed him the most, Justin Verlander delivers a complete game.
Tigers, Yankees, Game 1 of the ALCS.
The Tigers and Yankees were pushed to the limit in the ALDS, but both survived in 5. Now it's a best of 7 for the right to go to the World Series. Well, in the ALDS, the Yankees' bats were cold. The Tigers' bullpen was shaky, but both sides navigated through that to get here, John.
Now, if the count doesn't go very well, as you look at Prince's RBIs versus left-handed pitcher, the count doesn't go very well. It's not out of the question for Pettit to walk him as well, unintentionally.
A bullet up the middle, and the Detroit Tigers have broken on top here in the 6th. Prince Fielder delivers another ribby,
off of a left-handed pitcher. Delman Young swinging at the first pitch. Swisher with a long run, has to play it on a hop. They will throw to second and a run will score as Cabrera crosses for a 2-0 lead. The Yankees had runners at second and third with nobody out. And now Fister has a chance to wiggle off the hook.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him on strikes.
Another breaking ball.
The third Yankee to strike out in the sixth. Doug Fister gets out of another bases-loaded chance.
And I might add, Joe's done an incredible job this year managing this team that has not been all what it's cracked up to be all the time.
That ball is drilled down the line in left, and it's gone. Delman Young, who tore up the Yankees last year in the ALDS. It's a solo shot here in the eighth, and it's 3-0. On an 0-2 pitch, he singles up the middle, and it's 4-0 Detroit. Yankees hoping for some late-inning lightning. Down 4-0 going to the ninth. And you've seen countless times what Raul Ibanez was up to in Game 3 of the ALDS. With the game-tying home run in the ninth and the game-winning homer in the 12th. And again, he represents the tying run in a 4-2 game.
We've seen it too often. The Yankees are never out of it. We really got to bury them, especially at this park.
Fly ball, right field, pretty deep, back to the wall. He's done it again! This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It's 4-4 in the ninth. Here we are in the 12th after the Detroit Tigers had a 4-0 lead erased in the ninth inning.
Well, thanks to Mr. Ibanez again, but I think even the bigger question is that going forward, the loyalty of Jim Leyland has always been there with all of his players. Benoit in the eighth, Valverde in the ninth. I think that's something that's going to have to be discussed either tonight or tomorrow moving forward, because after tonight's performance, just real difficult on the Tigers.
Driven to right, and it's going to roll to the wall. The Tigers are going to take the lead as Cabrera scores.
Well, unless he lost that in the lights, and I know John, it was hit on the nose, that's a play that's got to be made. Just eludes Swisher, sticks his glove out, and the ball, he almost overreaches the ball.
Right back to the mound off Phelps, who tried to barehand it, and he'll have no play. And another run scores as Don Kelly makes it a 6-4 game. Tigers are a strike away again. Gardner on the ground to second. Infante to fielder. And it took 12 innings, but the Tigers have taken Game 1 of the American League Championship Series over the New York Yankees.
6-15. New York, 4 runs. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Anibal Sanchez on the mound for Detroit.
He's pitched much better of late. Don't let the record fool you. Doesn't get a whole lot of run support. But he needs to keep the ball on the ground, tax the strike zone, and do the same thing that his counterpart did.
Here comes the 0-1. What a play by Sanchez behind the back. Strike 3 call. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the second. Teixeira to first.
Our pitcher.
Foul tip into the mitt of Avila. And another strikeout for Rodriguez. The 3-2.
1-2 pitch. Check swing. Bouncer past the mound. This is trouble. Barehanding Peralta throws. Got him at first. Terrific play by Johnny Peralta. Pump of the fist by Sanchez. And this game stays scoreless through 6.
There goes Granderson. Strike 3 to Swisher, and Granderson has second stolen. Took something off. Struck him out. Sanchez has been brilliant.
Swinging a little flare down the right field line. It's going to drop for a base hit. Rounding third, heading home is Infante. Jackson will cruise into third. Avisail Garcia does it again. Coke sets, checks the runner. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, and the Tigers are coming home up 2 games to none.
The Tigers will bring that lead home to the Motor City following a 3-0 Game 2 win over the Yankees. Robinson Cano now 0 for his last 26. That is the longest hitless drought by any player in a single postseason in Major League history.
I'm talking about Sanchez, and he was terrific. I mean, this is a tough place to pitch with a tough lineup and a short porch and a whole bunch of left-hand hitters. It's not easy. That was quite a feat.
The guy we're watching tonight has a chance to be the best of all time because of the progress he's made. So they're looking for Justin Verlander to be the starter, the setup guy, and the closer if all things work as they have in the past.
First strikeout of the night. And Granderson is out number 2 here in the third. He bats now with Ichiro at first and 2 down. Scoreless game. And that's right at short, too. Peralta to Infante. That'll do it for the Yankees in the 4th.
Line drive deep left field. This one is way back, and this one is gone. Delman Young does it again. Line shot that carries the fence in left. 1-0 Tigers here in the 4th. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a fly ball, center field, hit hard. Granderson on the run, and that's by him all the way to the wall. Rounding third, heading home is Barry Cabrera. Cruises into second. 2-0 Tigers in the 5th.
Yankees came into this game hitting 192 in the series. They've managed 1 hit against Verlander. And that one right back to Verlander, who juggles and throws it out. The 1-2. And Cano goes down swinging for the second out. The 1-2 popped him up behind third. Peralta. They're 3 outs away from a 3-0 lead. They're all standing here in Detroit in what is now a 2-1 game. Tapper, Verlander, Castillo, Grandal.
Verlander, he said 130. He's at 132, and he's going to go get him.
Is coming on, but listen to this send-off for Verlander.
Thanks. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead in this best-of-7 series.
2-1 the final. Game 4 Wednesday at Comerica Park. Verlander now 3-0 in this year's postseason. Cabrera sets a franchise record-reaching base in his 19th straight postseason game. And in this year's ALCS, the Yankees have not scored a run outside of the 9th inning. Tigers up 3-0 in the ALCS. Good pitching matchup between CC Sabathia and Max Scherzer.
There is Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer, electric fastball. He can get a little wild with it. Pretty good slider. Not his best pitch. I'd say a changeup is his next best pitch. It almost acts as a screwball. A little hairy.
1-2. The second time. Well, here's Cabrera. 0 for 2. Fly out to left and a fly out to right. And that ball is drilled to left. No doubt about it.
They have tried to pitch Cabrera in this entire series. They have been doing a great job at it, but you just knew that someone was going to miss one time inside, and it's CC Sabathia here.
Yeah, I was just going to say the starters as a whole had a great game plan. They've executed it. One bad pitch over the middle of the plate. That's why this guy is so good. But the starters have done what you needed to do to keep him from hitting the ball over the fence.
There's a high fly ball to left off the bat of Peralta. Ichiro's going back. He's at the fence. He's looking up, and it's gone! Johnny Peralta, 2-run shot. Tigers having some fun now. 6-0 in the fourth.
This is something in Motown. Wow.
Chavez goes down swinging to open the fifth. Scherzer ahead 1-2, and he strikes out Martin. Ichiro tried to check it, could not. 1 down.
There's a swing, a long fly ball deep down the left field line. Not a chance. Gone.
Why not?
Second home run of the day for Johnny Peralta. 4 home runs for the Tigers and an 8-run lead in the 8th.
This is going to do it. Prince Fielder wants it. The Tigers are going to the World Series for the 11th time in franchise history.
The 1-1 to Nix. He swings and he pops it up on the right side. Fielder calling for it, and he makes the catch. World Series bound. The Tigers sweep the Yankees with an 8-1 win.
Boy, this is special for the Tiger fans. Mr. Illich, Mike Illich, wants this championship so bad. That championship ring, the 2-1, is the most important thing. Believe me when I tell you that, that's what they want. That World Championship ring. And the way these guys played this series, watch out.
And I'm very proud to present to you this year's American League Championship trophy.
To the MVP of the American League Championship Series. But you drove in as many runs as the Yankees scored in this series.
The offense, our pitching carried us throughout the whole playoffs, so we didn't need to go out there and score 5-6 runs every game to win a ball game.
And as mentioned, the Tigers will start on the road for the World Series. They'll start next Wednesday against the NL champs. The World Series will spend the weekend in Detroit for games 3 through 5. And if games 6 and 7 are needed, Detroit will be back on the road.
Clearly, the advantage rests with the starting rotation of the Tigers, led by Verlander. However, if the Giants can score early, then the advantage swings to San Francisco because they've got a much better, more flexible bullpen than Detroit.
It's a magic that this one is. He struck it out. 5 shutout innings in the books. And a home run! Number 3 for Pablo Sandoval. And Pablo Sandoval looks like the Dave himself.
pitching matchup tonight's interesting. Madison Bumgarner gets the start. He's 0-2 this postseason. And for Detroit, a guy named Doug Fister. His name may not be Verlander, but this guy can pitch.
Strike three call to the inside corner.
And he starts his night with a strikeout.
Hard ground ball past third, past the dive side of the ball. Fair ball heading down the left field line. Rounding third is Fielder. Heading home. The relay goes to Scudero. The throw is Posey. The tag. And he is out.
He is out. Not even close.
Line off of Doug Fister. My goodness. He's okay. Doug Fister works out of his fourth bases loaded jam in his last two starts without allowing a run.
Third base side. And it's going to roll. And it stays fair.
To the second baseman. Out at second. Out at first. The run scores. And the Giants lead 1-0 in game two.
Swung on a drive in the right center. The tag at third by Pagat. And it is 2-0 Giants. Has room. Foul round. He's got it. And the Giants have shut out the Tigers.
Ready for Game 3 in Detroit at Comerica Park.
The Tigers have been incredible here at home. A win tonight, and the look of this series changes right away.
Ryan Vogelsong in his first World Series. A guy who persevered through so much adversity. But he's in trouble in the first. The pitch.
Swinging a ground ball to second base. Scudero scoops it up.
Crawford the first.
Dug out of the dirt by Belt. Double play. High drive into deep right center field. That's into the wide open spaces. Blanco flying around second.
As the Giants strike first in game 3.
Swinging a liner into center.
Jackson coming in, and I'll have to play it on the hop, and now it gets by him.
You give a 2-out knock to a ninth-place hitter, you're kicking yourself in the teeth.
This is what you're looking for. The MVP, the big man all year for Detroit.
Swinging a high pop-up.
The Tigers load him up with 1 out and do not score.
They call him the Freak. The numbers are staggering. Out of the bullpen this postseason, 1 run on 3 hits.
Swinging a broken back grounder toward the middle. Diving to his left. Crawford
gets up close and he got it.
Wow. 1 out here is Prince Fielder.
Struck him out on 3 pitches.
We hearing what I think of?
Yeah, we're hearing some moves.
Moving back into his right. Blanco into foul ground. He makes the catch. The pitch on the way. Sliders struck him out swinging.
And brilliant pitching again here tonight by San Francisco.
The San Francisco Giants take a 3-0 lead in the World Series.
It's hard to believe.
We'll find out here tonight if we're going to be back tomorrow night or if the San Francisco Giants can win it all and complete a sweep.
A triple for Brandon Belt. The Giants have gone ahead 1-0.
It's gone, a home run! And the Tigers take a 2-1 lead at Comerica Park erupts.
Barehanded by Crawford, and he throws him out at first.
The Giants have regained the lead.
Delman Young ties the game at 3.
We are going overtime for the 10th inning.
Marco Scudero, who is so tough to strike out. In a spot where a base hit could put the Giants ahead. And Scudero lines one into center field. Terrio tearing around third. Here comes the throw, the slide. He's safe at home plate. And the Giants have gone ahead 4-3. And it's the playoff hero Marco Scudero who comes through again. And the Giants are 1 out away. The 1 out, though, they'll have to get through Miguel Cabrera, the Triple Crown winner in the American League this year. Cabrera takes strike 3 called, and the Giants have won the World Series in Detroit.
This group has done what the baseball analysts said they could not do, and they did it for 4 games.